Hi everyone! Today you will learn how to find the value of a variable in a given equation if both sides of the equation has a variable. But first, let's have a short recall of our previous lesson. Let us find the value of a in this equation. Again, our goal is to isolate a on either sides of our equation, but since a is already on the left, let us isolate a on the left side of the equation. So, let us transpose first minus 15 or negative 15 to the right side of our equation. And that will give us 3a is equal to 75 plus 15. Again, when you transpose a term from one side to another side of our equation, it changes its sign to its opposite. So negative 15 became positive 15 on the right side of the equation. Combining like terms, we'll have 3a is equal to 90. Since we are only looking for the value of a, we have to divide both sides by 3. Since 3 over 3 will give us 1, so we'll have here 1a on the left side of our equation. And 90 divided by 3 is equal to 30. Another example, let's find the value of b in 2/3 b equals 40. First, we have to eliminate 2/3 for us to find the value of b. That means you have to multiply both sides by the multiplicative inverse of 2/3, which is 3 over 2. We'll multiply as well the right side to maintain the equality between the left side and the right side of our equation. 3/2 times 2/3 will give us 6 over 6, which is equal to 1. So we'll be left with 1b on the left side of our equation. And 40 times 3/2 will give us 120 over 2. That gives us b equals 60. You may also solve this equation this way. So let's say we have 2/3 b equals 40. We can eliminate first the denominator by multiplying it to the right side of our equation. So we'll be left with 2b on the left side, and 3 times 40 is equal to 120. Since we need only b, we have to divide both sides by 2. And that will give us b is equal to 60. So you may use either of these two solutions here. Now let's proceed to our lesson for today. How will we find the value of x if we have x on the left side and on the right side of our equation? So first, we have here 3x minus 2 is equal to x plus 10. For uniformity, let's have all variables on the left side of our equation and constants on the right side of our equation. So that means we'll be transposing the variables on the right to the left, and we'll be transposing constants on the left to the right. So we'll have x is positive, so when we transpose it to the other side, we'll have it as negative x. Then negative 2 will be transposed to the right side, and that will give us 10 plus 2. Now let us combine like terms. 3x minus x will give us 2x, and 10 plus 2 will give us 12. Now we can find the value of x by dividing both sides by the numerical coefficient of x, which is 2. And that will give us x is equal to 6. Let's try another one. Again, for uniformity, we will transpose all variables to the left side and all constants to the right side. So let's transpose positive a to the left and positive 4 to the right. So we'll have here 5a minus a is equal to 20 minus 4. 5a minus a is equal to 4a, and 20 minus 4 is equal to 16. Dividing both sides by 4, we'll have a is equal to 4. Another example, 3z minus 8 is equal to negative 5z plus 24. Again, transpose all terms with variables on the left and transpose all constants to the right. So we'll have here 3z, negative 5z when transposed to the left side will be positive 5z. Then we'll have 24, Negative 8 when transposed to the right side will be positive 8. 3z plus 5z is equal to 8z, and 24 plus 8 is equal to 32. Let's divide both sides by 8. We'll have z is equal to 4. Next example. 4x plus 13 equals negative x plus 8. Again, let's transpose constants to the right and variables to the left. So 4x plus x will be equal to 8 minus 13. 4x plus x is equal to 5x, and 8 minus 13 will give us a negative 5. We're looking for the value of x, so we need to divide both sides by 5 since 5 is the numerical coefficient of x. Okay, 5 over 5 is equal to 1, so we'll have 1x here, and negative 5 divided by 5 is equal to negative 1. So we'll have x is equal to negative 1. Next, 8x minus 12 is equal to 2x plus 6. So let's transpose this one to the other side and this one to the other side. We'll have 8x minus 2x is equal to 6 plus 12. 8x minus 2x is equal to 6x, and 6 plus 12 is equal to 18. Let's divide both sides by 6. We'll have x is equal to 3. Another example. 1/3 u plus 9 is equal to 23. Again, let's transpose first all constants to the right and all variables to the left. So we'll have 1/3 u is equal to 23 minus 9. Combining like terms, we'll have 1/3 u is equal to 14. Then, we can just simply multiply this denominator to 14 since we have here 1 times u is equal to u. So we'll have u is equal to 3 times 14. That will give us 42. For us to check if our answer is correct, we can just simply substitute this u or the value of u to our original equation. So let's try to do that here. We have 1/3, the value of u is 42, plus 9 is equal to 23. 1/3 times 42 will give us 42 over 3, plus 9 is equal to 23. 42 divided by 3, that is equal to 16, or 14 rather, plus 9 is equal to 23. And 14 plus 9 is equal to 23. So the value of u which we got is correct. Another example, 2/3 x or 2/3 x minus 13 is equal to 11. Again, let us transpose first the constant. So we'll have 2/3 x equals 11 plus 13. So 2/3 x is now equal to 24. Since we have here 2/3, we can multiply both sides by the multiplicative inverse of 2/3, which is 3/2. So this will be cancelled out. We'll be left with x, and 24 times 3 will give us 72 over 2. Therefore, x is equal to 36. Or again, instead of multiplying by the multiplicative inverse, you can eliminate first the denominator by multiplying it to the right side. So you'll be left with 2x. 24 times 3 is 72. Then you divide both sides by 2. That will be equal to 36. To check if our answer is correct, we substitute 36 to our original equation. And that is 2/3 times 36 minus 13 is equal to 11. Okay, 2 times 36 is equal to 72. Okay, over 3 minus 13 equals 11. 72 divided by 3 will give us 24 minus 13. That is equal to 11. Since both sides are equal, that means the value of x that we got is correct. another one. 1/4 m plus 12 is equal to 15. Again, let's transpose this first. We'll have 1/4 m is equal to 15 minus 12. So we'll have 1/4 m is equal to 3. Then, since the numerator is 1, we can just simply multiply this denominator to the right side. So we'll be left with 1m, and 4 times 3 is equal to 12. For checking, again, we'll just simply have to substitute m with the value we got, which is 12. Then, 12 times, or 1/4 times 12 is equal to 12 over 4. And 12 over 4 is equal to 3 plus 12, that is equal to 15. Since both sides are equal, then the value we got is correct. And that's it for our lesson for today. Thank you for listening.